Okay guys, let's get started on this declutter series. I have been reading The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, and so I have been trying to put to good use the KonMari method, which basically means that if you don't love something, if it doesn't bring you joy, then you should get rid of it and just have room in your life, in your house, for things that bring you joy. And I thought the best way to start with my makeup collection was to start with the way that I would put on my makeup. So primers, concealers, and foundations for my first video. My nails are a little bit of a disaster. I painted them yesterday, but I really don't love this color. It's Julep Clara, and it shipped right away, and I don't know, but that's what I was testing it out to see if it was something that I wanted to get rid of because I knew I hadn't worn it yet. It was a gift from a friend. But anyway, so let's get started. I think I might actually break this up into 3 short videos just because I don't want you guys to have to sit through this, you know, forever just to see what I'm getting rid of. So let's get started with primers, shall we? And let me know if you guys, you know, want to see my face or any of that stuff, but I was assuming you were basically in it for the products. I don't know if that lighting isn't good. We will work on it in the future, but the first thing I have is this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's iconic. People love it. Mine is in the limited edition, what's that called? Oh, On the Rocks, I think, packaging. It came with my under eye primer from Smashbox in a kit from the CCO. This is still sealed, so I am going to try to sell this as this is just not a primer that works for me. I have tried it in the past, so getting rid of that one. This, I believe, is also new or maybe used once or twice. I'll have to check. It doesn't look like it's ever been used. This is the Mirabella Prime for face and eyes. I have heard good things about it. If any of you have used this, let me know. I think I'm going to put this in a maybe pile because I actually don't have a ton of primers going right now. Okay, and I remember that I actually had this in my bathroom. I used to be in love with this. It's the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro. I think it's pretty similar to this, the Pixi Flawless and Poreless, but this is really inexpensive, and I think it's really good. However, these are both really good for me on dry skin, so I'm only going to hang on to one of them because I think my skin has been really back and forth, and I don't think I need both of them. So this one is older, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. I'm just going to throw it away because it's older, but I will keep this one. And when my skin is dry, I actually really do like the Pixi Flawless Beauty Primer. It's a little bit illuminating, so you can see that it's one of the skin toned primers that has a little bit of illumination there. So I'm going to hang on actually to this one and get rid of both of those. Ooh, look at that. I filmed my BoxyCharm box and you can still see the swatch that I did wipe off with a makeup wipe. I hope that is not staining my lips purple because I went right into this. This is a sample of the Lorac Porefection, and it says it's oil-free, paraben-free, and fragrance-free. I have not opened it, and it is still sealed, so I think I'm going to get rid of that. I actually don't tend to like their primers. Their behind-the-scenes primer is not anything that I really like. And this is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. So, I don't know, Cover FX is really nice. I think it's developed by the same person that was a makeup developer for MAC, and it's got better ingredients and blah, blah, blah. I've never used this though. So this is still new, and I don't necessarily need illumination right now. However, I'm not keeping anything. I wonder if I have any samples. None of those are really my it primer though. I really like a pore filling primer, and none of these claim to do that. So I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile, and we'll hang on to those for right now, but that's primers. Okay, you know what? I dug in my little sample thing, and I do have one unopened sample of the Porefessional. So I am going to keep this for sure, and I think I might end up buying the full size. However, you guys, is there a drugstore pore filling primer that you guys could recommend? I know these last forever, and I don't wear primer on the daily, and I certainly don't wear it on the daily in the summer, so I think I'm okay not keeping a ton of primers, but let me know if you guys have a recommendation for a pore filling drugstore primer. I have really a huge problem with texture and pores on my cheeks, so that's what I'm looking for. Not necessarily longevity, but really just a good pore filling, texture evening kind of primer. But anyways, that's my primer declutter. I think I think I'm gonna keep one. I think the Mirabelle is gonna go because it's new and it's full size. And I think I am going to keep just those two, the Cover FX and the Professional. And I'm going to get rid of all of these. Some of them I will sell and some of them I will just throw away. So I think that was pretty successful. I feel good about that. And let's move on to concealers in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys.